So here's how I actually use Pinterest to decorate a rental, and it starts with what's already in front of you. I'll first notice the floor. Is it concrete? Is it wood? Is it tile? I'll then notice the lighting. Do we have a lot of natural light in the space? Is it low natural lighting? And then third, wall color. Is the landlord flexible? Can I paint? Does it have to stay as is? And then I'll go from there. Hey friends, if you don't know me, my name is Yeya. I'm an artist, photographer, and content creator. And today I'm gonna walk you through my very simple search process on how to decorate your apartment so it looks like your Pinterest mood board. I'm gonna teach you what to notice and how to actually make it transfer into your real life space. And with that said, let's begin. So on Pinterest, I will go to my home feed, and then on the search engine, I will search concrete apartment floor, or big windows, small apartment, or wooden floor, small apartment. And then you'll see a bunch of references pop up. Also, if you want to be more specific, you could do wooden floor, small bedroom, or you can search like concrete floor, small kitchen. From there, I will sort of see what photos actually look like the natural light I currently have in my space. And so moving on from floor to natural light, I'll sort of notice like right now in our new rental, I have like this big window and I'll only get like really intense natural light coming in very late in the afternoon and around midday. The rest of the time, this is the lighting. So it's not as bright as I expected initially. Like when I came to see the apartment the first time, the natural light was blasting in here and I was like, oh my God, like any color is gonna look good here, but no. It is actually a small gray cave. In my case, my landlord won't let me paint the walls either. So it stays this light gray color, which I do not understand the fixation with the millennial gray or the millennial white, but we're working with it. It's fine. I basically have to keep it as is, which also helps me search on my Pinterest and sort of get a sense of what kind of frames I can put up on the wall, or like what color furniture I should incorporate. Do I want to go colorful? Do I want to stay within like these neutral earth tones? And so that's sort of what's helped me start to decorate this place. I would maybe do low natural lighting, small apartment. That's a good one. I got a lot of interesting, like realistic spaces. Okay. I'm feeling it. So that could be another way to do it. You could do ideas for low natural light small apartment, or ideas for low natural light kitchen. And then just do the opposite if you're blessed and have a bunch of natural light in your space. Once you've put in like gray wall small apartment in your search, for example, you'll start to see a bunch of references, and then you'll sort of go from there and notice like which spaces contain a similar amount of natural light to yours, and or what ideas can pop up from there. Like, oh, hey, I also have like this small window in my bathroom that kind of gives this very subtle glow. And then maybe I need to incorporate these very like small portable lamps that are waterproof in my shower to give more of a vibe. Like stuff like that is important to notice because obviously they bring energy into your space, and it's important to note that creating a vibe and an atmosphere in your space is everything, to be honest, is everything. Like when you arrive home from a long day to your space, you kind of want it to feel warm, pretty much warm. That's all we want to feel. Okay, so a Pinterest pickle that sometimes happens is that it'll show you beautiful spaces with very expensive items, very expensive furniture, very expensive home decor, and you're like immediately deflated after seeing the prices of what the same platform is recommending you. And so, for example, I really wanted these Bloss Home portable lamps. I wanted the Calcutta vibe and I wanted the travertine vibe. I wanted both, but one was $395 and the other was $345 just for one. I needed three. And I was like, okay, I can't really pay that much for a lamp right now, but let me see if I can find a dupe. And I did find a dupe. And I will recommend Amazon and Facebook Marketplace. These are wonderful websites that will help you find dupes. And so on Amazon, I found a dupe. And I'll obviously link a few things below in case you're interested. Instead of getting one for the price of three, I got 3 lamps for the price of one Bloss Home lamp. Granted, the light only lasts about 8 hours, so I am charging these lamps nightly because I'm using them in the evenings all the time. So that can be the downside of getting something that's a dupe. And also I was looking for like a tomato color mid-century modern style chair, like the one I'm gonna put here. And that one was $215 on Blue Dot. And I found a dupe on Amazon, which was basically a set, but I needed two anyway because I wanted some anchor chairs for this dining table. And so I was able to find, again, on Amazon, not sponsored, I was able to find a set for $129. Like two for $129 versus one for $215. I think that's a steal. And again, decent reviews. And I'm currently sitting on one of them. They're super comfortable. At least to me, they don't feel cheap and they don't look cheap either. So we're vibing. This dresser drawer was like super pricey on the official website. And I'm using Rachel Brosnahan's AD as reference for my bedroom. And so I found this dresser that was pricey. But then I found the exact same one on Facebook Marketplace for a very, very low price. And I'm very proud of my find. So that's a tip for you. When stumbling upon a Pinterest photo and the items are too expensive, you look for dupes. You find what the terms are, what the keywords are. You can find like what the keywords are for that specific lamp and what it says on like the expensive website, and then use those to search for the dupe on cheaper websites. Okay, so having shared everything I've shared in the past few minutes, I wanted to use my sister's bathroom, who I helped guide recently in the decorating process, because she's in a very small rental and the bathroom is the way it is, like contemporary millennial white bathroom. And she and her partner have a lot of personality and they wanted to bring hotel vibes, but also a little bit of personality into it, like as much as you can add into a bathroom realistically. And so I'm gonna put the photos right here and here. This was what their bathroom looked like. It's not a bad bathroom. The bathroom is super nice, but they had like this gunky carpet, and they had like, for some reason, the shower curtain is like semi-hanging from one corner. And then they had like the toilet stool, which was like a color that was like completely off and like a minor eyesore. I analyzed the bathroom and then I sent her a few references, which I thought were very simple in terms of what she needs to add to the space, that I believe were similar and had similar elements and colors to her reality, but also things we can use to liven up the space and actually make it feel like a little boutique hotel. Like realistic photos of lighting like hers. Obviously there's 2 or 3 here that have natural light, but the mood is sort of similar, and then the colors are sort of similar as well. And so I searched for bathrooms that had similar lighting to what she shared with me, which is like this just white lighting that she can't change. And that's fine. There's light. That's the important thing. And she's not really working with any natural light. So we're dealing with white fluorescent light. Overhead lighting, the worst, but whatever. That's what she has. That's what's up. That's what's happening. That's her rental. Moving on. Okay, so basically this is what the bathroom became. I'm gonna share the photos here slowly but surely so you can take it in. And so we mainly found everything on Amazon. And then her towels are from Canyon Shop, which we literally found like the same striped towels. Everything was pretty much budget friendly. Okay, so I think the priciest items in her bathroom are the, I believe, $100 shower curtain, which has the beautiful scalloped border, which I thought it would add a bit of whimsy to the bathroom, and it did, and it looks chic. And then I think the only other pricey item in her bathroom is the Dorai Homestone bath mat, which is $90, which absorbs water, so now she doesn't have to deal with like these dark stains in a bath mat or anything like that. The good thing about having a stone bath mat, which I've personally been using for the past 3 years, is that it won't get any mold and you won't have to deal with like smell or humidity or having to wash it and dry it all the time. It just lives there and absorbs water. Everything else, the towels, the travertine dish, the soap dispenser, and the vase were like super inexpensive. And by the way, I'll link everything in her bathroom below in case you have a similar looking bathroom and wanna find ways to liven it up. I wouldn't say this is necessarily her and her boyfriend's style per se, but it's what her bathroom was asking for, and it's sort of the only direction in which we both believed we could go with what we have. Yeah, this is one of the ways that translating your mood board into real life can actually look good and translate well, and then you can end up making your own Pinterest photos and uploading them to your Pinterest account and being a reference for somebody else. And so yeah, we basically used different elements from different reference photos and tied them together. Because it was, the very simple cream, black, white aesthetic, I felt very confident in that it was all going to be cohesive and work well together. Okay, we are almost at the end of our video. In the spirit of home decor, I wanted to let you guys know that I have recently opened my print shop, printsbyjeja.com, and I am selling my beautiful still life fine art prints. If you're into supporting independent artists such as myself, I would totally appreciate if you take a peek. Free shipping worldwide, and I'm offering 2 sizes, 8x10 and 5x7, and I'm very excited about it. And so you might maybe consider purchasing one for a loved one, someone's birthday that's coming up, because you have taste and you're not afraid of color. Just wanted to pop in and say that. All right, we're at the end of our video. I hope you found this helpful. I hope I saved you from wasting money, and I hope you start to notice your space and see what it's asking for. And for all you design curious cats, I will obviously link Sophia's bathroom items below in case anyone's interested. If you need help decorating your own space and want to do like some sort of session or consultation with me through Zoom, then just hit me up in my email and we can go from there. As much as I helped my sister, I really like helping people notice their space and see what their vision boards are and sort of how they can translate that into their real life, if that's even possible, or if we have to, pivot to another style. I don't think we have to wait until, we have our forever homes to make a space feel warm and full of personality. We can get that done now, guys. And we can get it done on a budget. But remember, before the Pinterest mood board ecstasy kicks in, it's important to notice the space you're working with. If you want to reach me, you can just email me and we can go from there. I'll see you guys in the next one.